What's going on, everyone? It's time for another film review. We're continuing on with the Blade trilogy. Today we're going to be talking about Blade 2. It was released by New Line Cinema March 21st, 2002. It was produced by Stan Lee and Avi Arad. It was written by David S. Goyer and directed by Guillermo del Toro. Now, if you're not really familiar with Guillermo del Toro, he's the one who did like The Shape of Water, Pan's Labyrinth, Nightmare Alley, Crimson Peak, the first two Hellboy movies, and a whole pile of other things. This had a box office of $155 million. It was even more successful than the original. And they kind of do their own new take on it, which is good. So in Blade 2, so Blade's back and he's still trying to avenge and protect the city from the vampires, but a new form of vampire comes that feed on the other vampires. That's a more dominant species, comes and tries to take over. So Blade has to work with the vampires he's fighting to help take out these new ones. And oh boy, it's a pretty fun movie. It's very action packed, and Guillermo del Toro likes using colors to help emphasize certain themes and stuff like that, like blues and reds and yellows and things. So you see that a lot in this. And the gore, this is a gory movie. I loved it so much. I'm a huge gore hound, so I love gory films. So I was very happy with this. And the look of the new vampires looks so dark and evil, and the way the people acting them portray them looks really, it goes really well together. It makes them very menacing villains, and yeah, it's really well put together with the makeup and even the CG with the mouths and stuff. That was really good. It still looks good today. Yeah, and overall, the acting's good. Yeah, the effects and the story is pretty interesting and stuff. But the main complaint I have is Guillermo del Toro wanted to use a lot of CG in the fight scenes, so it looks more like a video game fight scenes, and you can tell, especially nowadays, that it's like that, and that kind of throws off the dynamic a bit. But for the most part, this one's another solid film. It was really well thought out, very fleshed out characters. They did bring back Blade's helper for random little reasons, but overall, it's a very dark, fun action horror film, and it continues the story very well, and it's a good direction for a sequel. I really enjoyed it. I don't really have any other complaints about it, so I just thought this was a very solid film, and it's even better than I remembered when I first checked it out. So yeah, very dark, evil. There's quite a few creepy moments in it, and it definitely packs a punch. So definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna give Blade 2 a 4.5 as well for my review. So yeah, Blade 2 is a fun film. Definitely check it out. There's a trailer link down below if you haven't seen it, you want to check it out, or if you want to relive it. It's linked down below. Also linked down below is my Instagram. That's where I always post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story. I usually have the film title and hashtag and the subgenre of film and a hashtag, so you're aware of it. Also linked down below is my Letterbox at Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the films. So yeah, follow me on one of those two platforms to stay in the loop with this channel. Like this video, share it so more people are aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any, and let me know what your favorite Blade film is if you have one. And if you have any films or film franchises in any genre that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. And don't forget to subscribe. Hopefully we find something weird, obscure, and odd that you probably never thought of checking out together. Make sure you hear my opinions on classic films and popular films, so much like this. And also so you hear reviews on other things too. So yeah, make sure you subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell, because we're going to be going into the controversial Blade movie next, Blade Trinity. So make sure you ring that bell and tune in for that one. So yeah, but Blade 2, another solid entry, very good action-packed film. These two films have been very refreshing after watching all those garbage films recently, so it's pretty good. So yeah, but that's it for now. So watch out for all those menacing hybrid vampires that are out there devouring us, and I guess I'll see you all in the next one. So I have interesting opinions of Blade Trinity, so that's going to be interesting. So until then, cheers.